Hello and welcome to our podcast. I am Risa.
And I am Mariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. Just as a reminder, our podcast is rated 2 for teen for some strong language and drinking references mostly.
Pretty much.
Yeah. If you are looking for a family-friendly podcast about Nancy Drew, yes.
It's like, why is she hesitating? I don't understand.
You can head over to Her Interactive's own channel where they have a podcast called Unlocked.
Unlocked.
Yes, where they talk to people about things.
Yeah. Let's just talk to people about things and stuff.
I don't know. I honestly do not know who this woman is who does it. I don't know if I'm supposed to know who she is.
I don't know.
Did they just hire someone specifically to do podcast work? Because I've never heard of her before.
No. I don't know.
I don't know.
We could probably look that up, but I sort of go in assuming that it's, I don't know, some intern or some other.
No, last time I tried to look up into who she was, there's a lot of stuff about, my dad does this thing, so it seems like someone who, her dad does actual TV or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird. It was weird. But yes.
Are we going to talk about Nancy Drew instead?
Let's talk about Nancy Drew. So what are we talking about today, Ariana?
We are talking about a very controversial game.
Yes.
Shattered Medallion.
The Shattered Medallion. It's very controversial because Ariana likes it and I do not.
Risa has a visceral hate for it.
I really do.
Whereas I think it's a delight, if not a very Nancy Drew game.
I just feel like it. I'll get to it. I'll get to what I feel about it.
How you feel about it. In the show notes, Risa put, "It sure is a game."
Yeah.
We definitely play it.
Yep. I mean, kind of. I've played it a few times. But mostly when I tried to make Andrew play it, we couldn't even get through it. Not gonna lie. I just could not get him to play it because it didn't make sense.
It's Fetch Quest the game.
It is. Okay. Well, okay. I'll stop complaining for now. What do we like about this game?
Patrick!
Patrick is the best part of the game.
He's the best part of the game as well as the best character.
Yes.
So, he's a joy. He is a delight.
It's true. He's literally the best part.
But I definitely really I don't know, I like a lot of it. The games are honest, the little fetch questy stuff can be really fun, if a little bit tedious sometimes, but I don't know. I like it. Reese is making a very dubious face. No. You're pulling it out of your ass. No,
yeah.
But I like running around and doing the Sunny June stuff. I really like. Although Sunny June confuses me a little in that he. It's I'm not sure if he is I'm not sure what he's doing. Honestly, I love it, but I have no idea what he's doing.
I have no idea what's going on in that entire game. I'm not gonna lie. It makes no sense. The plot to this makes zero sense. Because, I mean, first of all, how did Sunny June get to start working on the show? Okay, how did that happen? For one, you can be like, well, Risa, he's been working in 5 million jobs. Of course, he's going to get this one. I mean, how does he get all the other jobs?
Billion jobs. So he's obviously congenial as all get out. So,
yeah, I did not see that in his character. I just saw him being weird.
I feel he does differently in interviews, and that's why he keeps getting hired. He goes in this perfect, charming gentleman, and then he starts actually working for them, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Who are you? Why did I hire you?" That's why he gets fired so often. That's why it's such a great turnout.
But he gets this job, right? He gets this job and then somehow makes it so that Bess and George apply to it. Like, they apply to be on this show for the specific season he's working on. And then he gets everyone from the show stuck somewhere else because he misdoes all their passports. So he takes control. It's full on mutiny. And he just takes control of it. Like, first, how did he wait until they applied for the show before he tried to get on the production team? Was he already on the production team and sent flyers to all of their houses?
I think he was on the production team. He was already trying to put this stuff together. I don't think he was looking for Nancy. I think
no, he was.
He happened.
No. He literally put everyone together. Like, we know for sure.
I feel like
he admits. And we get all those the little comic pages and stuff. But he admits that he searched out for Nancy, and he searched out for Lena, and he searched out for Pat. He searched out for all of them.
I don't know. I feel like he's just kind of trying to make it so that he seems in control.
It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any logical sense. Whatsoever. I'm so upset about this. I've been upset about this since the game first came out. If you're gonna make I get so angry about this game, as angry as I do about Ransom of the Seven Ships.
Okay, but
that's where I am. Speaking of Ransom of the Seven Ships, a thing I do like about this game is the location.
Yes. It is a very pretty location.
It's very pretty. I wish they'd used more. I mean, if you're going to be in New Zealand, at least use just more of it instead of sheep and kayaking.
Yeah. Kind of see some mountains in the background, Yeah. It's like, okay, that's cool. I don't know. Yeah, it felt just like a set.
It did.
It did. Yeah.
It really did just feel like
a set. This could have been in Ohio, and it wouldn't have made any difference.
Yeah, just put some sheep in a shed, and you're basically in New Zealand, right?
Right.
It's just interesting that we have to deal with sheep in two different games.
Yeah.
It's very odd.
But we don't get to use the cool shearing machine in this one.
No, we don't.
Give them, mohawks and stuff.
Yeah.
Love it.
But I don't really like the sheep bit in this game because it's just confusing. And I know people are going to comment on the video and be like, why is it confusing, Risa? There's a book that tells you all of these. You know what? My dude.
Risa doesn't read.
I do. It's just, we literally, in our notebook for Nancy Drew, I literally just have it written where they are and which names it is. I'm just like, I'm not going to do this every time. I don't give a shit. I'm just not going to do it. Yeah. I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to, it's okay.
This pretty much covers what we don't like about the game. What do you not like about the game, my sister? I'll just keep going on this topic.
Right.
It'll be interspersed.
The only thing I really don't like is just, it's I don't know. They set it up to be this big thing. It's like, oh, we get to see Sunny June. Oh, I think they hyped it up too much, for one thing. If they hadn't hyped it up so much, people wouldn't have been so disappointed. Because, but, it's just not super Nancy Drew-y. We don't have a bad guy we're trying to thwart. We don't have, everything that's going wrong is just things going wrong, and it's, I don't know, man. Kiri's the closest we get to a villain, and I don't know. Maybe we could count Sunny as the villain since he screwed everything up. I mean,
kind of. I think that's a huge thing that I know that the Clue crew as a whole doesn't like about this game, is just how Sunny June was portrayed. Because we get to know him a lot secondhand through all his sketches and stuff. Just through, Secret of the Scarlet Hand, Danger by Design, even Ransom of the Seven Ships. We're seeing these little snapshots into who he is, and I don't feel like it really ended up matching what they gave us.
No.
Because, I mean, in the snapshot of who he is, he's just mind wandering, he's, conspiracy theories, he's just, he's just that intern that slacks off.
Yeah.
Like, we've all met that intern that slacks off and just doodles and then doesn't get anything done, and then we have to do all of it for them instead. He doesn't make any of the orders. He's like, that's who he is. He's absent-minded. He's, that's what we learn from him.
He's absent-minded, a little puckish.
Yeah. That's what we get. And then we instead get this guy who's in the game who feels like he's straight out of, like, random, like,
Somebody copy and pasted a bunch of parts of a person together, and it was Sunny June.
I mean, and my issue is that he ends up just being like, whoo, so random. Like the kind of person who, when they were in middle school, was like, spork, rawr, that means I love you in Dinosaur. That kind of person. We had those friends.
Yeah, their MySpaces were just awful.
Yeah, they were. But
that's exactly it.
I'm so glad they all grew out of that. Aren't you glad?
Yeah.
But
it's concerning me that they're all like popping out babies. That's like
it's a little weird.
Like, I knew you when you wore a collar walking around.
Yeah, that's
what
weird.
What are you doing?
Petticoats to school?
Yeah.
At least she's not popping out a baby yet. So that's what it feels like, is that instead of this, like, I felt like he was more fleshed out before we saw him in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
And,
definitely.
I mean, we get this whole backstory for him, but it doesn't fit in with everything else.
I do like the grandfather backstory. I
really love it.
Yeah, it adds to him, but I don't mind the Anunnaki thing. Although at the time I got really pissed off. Because I got super pissed off because
Ariana was a history major.
Yeah.
And so it means that all of these Anunnaki theories about, aliens coming and helping, any place where, people who weren't white did anything of importance.
Because how dare human beings have advancements, and how dare there be like these smart people in a time just because we can't comprehend whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
Point is, dealt with enough of those people, and I got really tired of seeing all those damn ancient astronaut theorists on
History Channel.
God.
Yeah.
So that irritated me a little bit.
Irritates me a lot.
But
that does remind me of one of my favorite lines in the entire game of, do you believe in aliens? No. I've seen one, but I don't believe in them. Believing just feels like...
Yeah.
I love that line so much. Patrick's the best.
Believing just seems more involved.
Yeah.
Yes, I love you so much. Yeah. I actually looked up a bunch of his quotes because I was like, I need to pull these out. Yeah.
It's a good quote. I feel like every time we play that game, we just post like every single thing he says.
Oh yeah, I want to have like a line of shirts that's just Patrick quotes.
Yeah, like the Crackers one.
Yeah, like the Crackers one. Oh, here's a good one. When you're in the river, it's not a real river. Huh? How can anyone teach? There's so much to know. I love that one so much. Patrick is... I understand Bess's absolute love for him because that's exactly how I feel. Because it's like, he is my spirit animal.
It's so... I don't know. He's just the best character. He's the only character in the entire thing. He's just so good. He is good.
How did you get so good at rugby? I played it a lot. I just played till I got good.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's just our favorite character. That's just straight
'cause
up.
I like how we keep like going, oh, this is something we like, and we like Patrick, and then this is things we don't like. But look at Patrick. I mean, oh god, Sunny June is just so. But look at Patrick. He's like that picture of a cute little kitten that you pull up when you're like, oh, things are sad. But look, there's a cute kitty. Other people don't do that because I'm pretty sure that that's what everybody does.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's like me, right?
Totally. So, who is our least favorite character in this game?
Mostly Kiri for me.
I mean, she's really annoying. Like in a backstabby kind of way. Like in a I'm not over high school kind of way.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and I like Lena. Lena, that's her name, right?
Yeah, Lena.
I like her, but I also don't like that she's a cheater. And it really bugs me.
Yeah.
I didn't move it. I removed it. It's different. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
No, that crap out of me.
I'm like, no, you cheated. That's literally just cheating, what you did. Thanks, though.
Didn't remove, because implies that remove means that you take something from where it is, okay? Mm-hmm. That is removing. Mm-hmm. But I didn't place it again. No. It means that you then you take it to go and put it in another place. Yeah. You remove it.
You removed it from the place it was to begin with.
Not even clever semantics. I didn't like that because it didn't seem in her character, because she's that smart girl, and that's
like she's
not
literally just a spy and stuff. Isn't she? Isn't she just an intelligence? Like that's her whole thing, is that she works with
she works crypt
the thing with ciphers.
The ciphering thing. My brain don't work no good. But yeah, I hated that because it was super not what I'd come to expect from her.
I am also gonna just put Sunny in there as well. I'm just, and you know what? You know what bugs me the most about Sunny though? It's not the characterization stuff. It's the fact that he's obviously supposed to be Korean, and then he just looks like a white guy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like, if you name someone Seung-Jun, he should look Korean. He shouldn't just look like a white guy.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite puzzle/moment in the game?
Honestly, my favorite puzzle. Let's see. It wasn't really much puzzling, was it?
I mean, there were mini games. There were a lot of mini games.
There are things to do.
There was fetch quests. There were slight puzzles, like
I liked
kayaking stuff. I liked the kayaking stuff.
I liked getting to play Monster or whatever it is again.
Yeah, it was Monster.
That stupid card game or whatever.
Yeah, it's just like, stop. They're like, well, we already programmed this for another game. We might as well just
put it right back in.
Pop it into this one.
Barely change the screen. Barely change.
Why would we let some perfectly good coding go to waste?
I was gonna say, perfectly good coding. We're not like just tossing it aside.
Exactly.
No, yeah. As far as moments, it's really anything with Patrick. But like you put in the notes, Patrick sinking to the bottom like a gorilla.
It's just like he understands his purpose. He does, because he mentions it earlier.
Clarity.
He mentions it earlier. He doesn't like water. He's afraid of water because, he just sinks like a gorilla because he has no body fat.
I don't have any body fat. I'm like a gorilla. I just sink to the bottom.
Exactly. So he's afraid of water. Like, that's a thing. He gets upset because Lena's a bitch and tries to make him go in the water anyway for the kayaking thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a bitch move. She's trying to help him overcome. She's trying to help him overcome his fears. But still, and anyone who tries to get Patrick to do something he doesn't want to do is awful.
Everyone who does that is a monster.
But he then understands in this moment that it needs to happen. What needs to happen? Someone needs to go to the bottom to change something. So that's him. So he's no longer afraid because he knows what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So,
he just has certain moments of just like, oh, I understand everything now. Okay. See? I don't have to muddle through anymore. It's just like, he's so zen. I love him so much.
Yeah. Bess has a lot of cute things.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. It feels every bit of dialogue with Bess to me seems really forced. It makes me think of Gilmore Girls. You know what I mean? That kind of really quick, witty banter that doesn't happen in real life.
And they were kind of trying to do. I feel like they were really trying to make her a complete characterization of what they think that the fan base feels like. They looked at just a bunch of like things on Tumblr and Facebook, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, we've got okay, we can have her say this kind of thing, right? That works. Like he's my spirit animal, because that was like...
That was, the meme at the time.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Also, okay, I'll keep it positive still. We're still on favorite puzzles moments.
We're
still on faves. I think the Spied pamphlet is pretty funny.
So good.
It makes me think of like Douglas Adams stuff. So like
actually, I feel like they definitely took a lot of it. There's definitely that part about but that isn't another pamphlet, which is they would whatever,
something about the constellations. Yeah.
That is 100% straight from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah.
That's I'm like, I know for a fact. I couldn't find that part for the life of me, but I know for a fact that it's in there.
But yeah.
But regardless, it's really funny, and the part they start ranting and raving, and then they go, "Okay, we walked away, and now."
Pretty much.
I love that part.
It was pretty funny. I mean, I don't like the whole Spied thing, but but the pamphlet is funny. I like finding all the comic pages. I think they're cute and funny. Weird. Really weird.
Super weird. Super weird. But,
what's your least favorite puzzle or moment in the game? I feel like there's a lot of like almost jump scare type things, like the big old like Rubik's Cube thing falling. Don't we almost get hit by a rock?
And Nancy doesn't even react. There's no like even gasp.
We almost get just hit by a gigantic like cube of death. And she just steps back and she's like, okay, just keeps going on with her life.
It's like those things just fell. There was nothing like sabotagey like going on. That place was just falling apart. We need to address this. Where's the...
I mean, seriously. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you don't let any of the crew come in.
Yeah.
I mean, really, nothing was finished. No. Some of the puzzles were just really boring. Like the train one was really boring.
The train one?
Yeah, in the beginning, where we have to have the train. We changed the track around so the train can move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We literally just go collect flowers for one of them. And one of those we just literally just steal a prop. We literally just steal a prop. And it's just like, Nancy, really? That's just fucking cheating.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said in the notes, the freaking lightning round, that is that is up there with the stressfulness of the hourglass puzzle.
Yes. Just
it's super stressful. I don't like it.
It's just not good. I don't like it.
Stop like timing me. Stop making it feel like my life is on the line.
Because it's not.
It's not.
It's just a game show, you know? It's just it's not even...
Why are you doing this to us, her? Why?
It's not even good. It's not even good.
It doesn't even go here.
I also don't like the things like... I mean, why do we have to sneak into the production area to talk to George if Sunny June wants us to go back there? What is the fucking point? And we have to do all that stuff to turn off the security cameras, and that's not how systems like that fucking work.
It's not how systems like that work.
It's just like, it doesn't make sense. Puzzles don't make sense in some of these games. Like, this one in particular has a bunch, like, not as much as, like, Sea of Darkness had puzzles that didn't make any sense for what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
But there were enough of them. Like literally trying to do that stupid color puzzle thing that literally they just took the coding from Ransom of the Seven Ships. The color thing with the that we do with monkeys.
The tile thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's stupid.
Well, see, I kind of liked it as a thing just because, you know, Sunny worked with...
I know, but no.
Okay. It works for my life.
It's literally all they did in all of these instances was just take things they'd already programmed and shoved them into this game because they were too lazy to make a good game. That's her interactive. The Shattered Medallion is literally just the Shattered Medallion, the game where we didn't give a shit.
Guys, Reese is losing it on this game. You could just say it's not good. You don't have to shit all over it.
This game just makes me so angry.
She chugs her beer. Dang. Way to go, her. You're driving my sister to drink.
For a lot of reasons. But shitty dialogue and, you know, bad puzzles and stolen puzzles.
All of their brain power went towards Patrick.
They really wanted to write Patrick really well, and then they just gave up.
Yeah.
Halfway through.
And then they decided to concentrate on animating Sunny, or drawing Sunny June's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were like, they had to draw it. They drew it really well in the cover art.
Yeah.
They didn't animate it really well. They didn't model it well. He looks like he doesn't look textured at all. It's like they made a model and they just threw colors on it.
Like, nope, we're in a time crunch, we're done.
It's basically, half of this game looks half finished. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
All the set pieces are falling apart because they didn't finish coding it. It's not really supposed to be that way.
That's not how coding works, sister.
That's totally how coding works. Screw you.
Is that going to be our crackpot theory?
Yes.
Our crackpot theory for this game is that the reason that the game and things are going wrong and falling apart is because it just didn't get finished. So it's just falling apart from the inside. That's the real person who cut the bridge for George to fall.
Oh my god,
it was her interactive.
Or something. Did you put in the coding to keep the bridge up? Oh no!
And instead of fixing the coding, you know what they did? They just rode around it. Just rode around it.
They just broke a young woman's leg. Fix the coding. I hope you guys come to just listen to us laugh hysterically at our own jokes.
Yeah.
Because if so, this is quality podcasting right here.
Yep. Okay, so that is our crackpot theory for this game. Would love to hear your guys's. And
just talk about this game in general. It'll be fun. Also, shout out to our shout out. What was that again? What was her name?
Oh gosh.
Risa.
I know. I just had it. I just had it
ready.
Haley Bascom. I probably am saying that incorrectly. But she did a shout out to us in one of her videos for Camp NaNoWriMo, which is really cool. I
really like that she was triggered to remember us
by drinking. Thank you.
We are associated with drinking now.
Yeah. So her YouTube is pretty cool, especially if you like writing. So
yeah, which hey, I do.
Yeah. Especially if you want.
I tried to do NaNoWriMo this year. That's what the story that I sent you was supposed to be originally.
Yeah, but then
I got only like 25,000 words by the end of the month. I was like, eh.
Well,
it's hard.
It's hard when you have when you have a full-time job.
Yeah.
But that's why I just can't do it. I have too much stuff to do. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Basically.
do this, apparently. I love you guys.
Yeah.
So...
And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
We love you, Clue Crew.
Yes.
We love you. Stay sleuthy.
Hex yeah.